Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of Love It or List It, the series on my channel where I renovate all of the default EA homes into something a little bit nicer. So my last video that I uploaded was also an episode of Love It or List It, so if you're interested in hearing the results of last week's episode, did we love it? Did we list it? Stay tuned because I will be talking about that a little bit later in this episode. But let's get this episode rolling. So today we are back in San Myshuno where it all started, and we are going to be venturing over to the spice market. So in the spice market, in the lovely Jasmine Suites apartments, we will find a lovely couple, the Bheeda couple. So this is an iconic couple. Their names are Jasminder and Aaron Bheeda, and they have a baby on the way. And not only do they have a baby on the way, but they also want to get a nice dog when they have their child as well. And as you can see just from the little picture here, their tiny apartment is just not going to cut it. It's definitely not cut out for a family and definitely not pet friendly, so they just need a little bit of a change, and they are ready to move out of the city into the suburbs, I guess, to go and move in to a nice big family home where they can raise a family and have a nice dog and, you know, get out of that cramped little apartment. So let's move them out. And where else would you move if you wanted to raise a family and have a pet? You guessed it, Brindleton Bay. So I actually think that the perfect place for them is this one over here in the Sable Square, and the house is called the Domus Familiaris. So it's a 30 by 30 lot, and it currently has 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So let's move them in and check it out. Okay, so here we have the home right here. It is 9 in the morning right now. So before we get started, I wanted to let you guys know what the budget is today. So for today's episode, the Bheeda family is going to have a budget of 20,000 simoleons to completely renovate and fix this home into something that will fit their needs. So like I said, the Bheeda family is expecting a child, so they definitely need another room for their baby who's going to grow up into a child and then a teenager and all of that lovely stuff. And as I mentioned, they wanted a dog as well. So let's see. This home is actually super cute. Look at the neighborhood. It is such a good neighborhood. Definitely perfect for raising a family. It feels quiet, feels safe, all of that good stuff. Now the front facade of the home is you know what, nice. It has these nice Hampton style kind of roof shapes, which I really love. I also love the blue color. I think I'm definitely going to keep that, but I do feel like the home is a little bit not symmetrical. I feel like it's a little lopsided. So I definitely think I'm going to have to do a lot of cosmetic work on the outside. And the back of the home is just extremely boring. If you see that, I hate the back of the home. You know, in my opinion, the back of the home is just as important as the front of the home. It's important to make sure that the back looks a little bit nice, don't you think? So I'm definitely going to do some fixes on the outside. And then, yeah, same with this window situation. You know, they had good intentions, but why is the window lopsided? That's, again, a big no-no for me. But besides that, the landscaping is really cute, and I do like the general vibe of this home. But let's go on to the inside. Here they are already enjoying their home. Really big floor plan here. We have a little office, a little bathroom here, good big open concept living room here, and then also a kind of big dining room and kitchen. This is way more space than they had before in that tiny little apartment, literally 5 or 6 times more space than before. So I think that they're going to, you know, love this place after I fix it up. But yeah, everything's a little bit plain and just a little bit empty, so we're gonna have to fix that up. Upstairs are 2 bedrooms, so exactly what they're looking for, with a bathroom here. And yeah, you know, honestly, just really plain, not very furnished. So I think we're going to have to fix that up a bit and also make the home pet friendly. So right now there isn't any kind of space for a dog to sleep or anything like that, nowhere to wash your dog. So we are going to have to make the home a little bit more suitable for their dog, but they do have a nice big backyard for their dog eventually, so that's definitely good. So that's pretty much the home. It's definitely an amazing shell to work with. There's a lot of space in there and it is quite bare, so I am gonna have to use the majority of the budget to A, make cosmetic changes to the outside, and then B, furnish it to fit their needs. So I think $20,000 is a fair budget, but it's also not a lot considering how big the home is. So I'm not really sure how this is going to turn out, but also I will mention that this renovation only uses base game and cats and dogs. So of course we are in Brindleton Bay, so that makes sense. So I hope you guys are looking forward to this renovation, but without further ado, let's get started on today's episode of Love It or List It. Okay guys, so firstly I just want to say I love this home. Like, the shell of the home was so fun to work with. It was just such an easy exterior to renovate. You know how some homes, the exterior will just be so bad that you really just don't know what to do with it. You don't know where to go with it. But this one just had such an obvious kind of flaw that was so easy to fix, and I just thought it was so satisfying to like fix it and renovate the exterior. So of anything, I think the exterior is my favorite part in terms of the renovation, because I just like how I made it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, a little bit more symmetrical, but I am getting ahead of myself. You will see this happening over the next like 3 to 4 minutes or so. But even now you can see how much better it looks just by making it a little bit more symmetrical. So yeah. Very happy with that. Hope you guys are too. But before I get into more of this video, I do want to talk about the last episode of Love It or List It. So the last episode, what was the result of last episode? So if you guys don't remember, last episode we had lovely Salim Benali, I believe was his name. He lived in San Myshuno in that cramped little apartment, and he moved to Oasis Springs into like a nice little single story Spanish home. So that was in Oasis Springs, like I said, and it was a completely base game renovation. So that was super fun. We only had a $10,000 budget. So yeah, if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. But the results, so of the poll results, because I do always have a poll, so there is a poll in this video somewhere, so definitely vote after you've seen this renovation whether or not the family should love or list this home. But in my last episode, I keep getting sidetracked, sorry. So in the last episode, 89% of the poll voters voted to love it, which means that 11% of you guys voted to list it. So yeah, majority said to love it, so it looks like Salim Benali will be moving into that home in Oasis Springs and having a nice, chill, relaxed lifestyle there instead of, you know, the stuck-up city life. And also to note, 100% of the people in the comment section also said to love it, but that's, I guess they didn't want to vote on the poll, or they voted and they commented. I'm not really sure. But yeah, those are the stats for you guys if you wanted to know the results. So for this episode, I will be sharing the results in my next Love It or List It episode. Or you can always just like come back to the episode and like check the poll yourself, because I'm pretty sure you can see what the results are as they happen. But yeah, so that was a fun episode. But this one was also a super fun episode to do. I actually got this kind of as a request. Let's see if I can find the comment. If I can't like find it right now, I'll like put it up on the screen anyways. But somebody did comment that they wanted to do, or they wanted me to do like a renovation with like a family that wanted like a pet or a dog or something like that. So that's why I wanted to kind of tell the story of this family. Who did I say this family was? The Bheeda family, because I knew in San Myshuno they were expecting a child, and I feel like maybe they also, you know, wanted to have like a companion for their child, and they'd also get like a dog or something like that. And at that point they needed to move out of their apartment because their apartment was like so tiny. It definitely couldn't have fit the three of them, let alone a pet. So I thought that, you know, them having a child and also getting a dog would really like push them to finally pull the trigger and move out into an actual home. And this home is just so beautiful, so perfect for them. It's really big for like a starter family, or not a, like, you know, like a family, like a new family with just like one child. This is a pretty big home considering. But you know, the Bheeda family, they've saved up. They've been waiting for a long time to make the big move. I mean, when they lived in San Myshuno, it was like a tiny apartment, so they probably had some good savings there. But yeah, now they splurged on this beautiful Hamptons style, like, what is it? I don't know, just like a beautiful home. I love it. I would live here, in my opinion, and I really love the neighborhood. I feel like I need to like do a save file for Brindleton Bay, because Brindleton Bay is just so beautiful, and I really like the like home style in this world, like very like farmhouse-y, very like cottagey, you know, Hampton style. I don't know, I just really love it. I feel like if I was ever gonna renovate an entire world, it would be Brindleton Bay. So yeah, I'm gonna work on it slowly, and maybe a lot of you guys have actually been requesting for me to do a save file, because I do renovate so many of the default EA lots and stuff. And yeah, I will get to that. It does, you know, take so much time. But I think that that's something I do want to do. So, yeah, just come along on my journey as I, you know, twice a week renovate things in The Sims, and eventually I will have enough to make a save file. But yeah, anyways, I am, as per usual, literally boiling. I know the fan is like loud, but like I need to fan myself just for a little bit. Can't you see, like I'm all red because I'm just like boiling. I'm wearing this sweater. Okay, so it's kind of my fault because I'm wearing this like orange like hoodie sweater, or it's not a hoodie because it doesn't have a hood, but wait one second. Okay. Anyways, so I'm wearing this hoodie because I just bought it this past weekend, and I don't know, I just really love it. I'm like trying to embrace the last little bit of summer, and I feel like maybe when it's winter and fall, I won't be able to wear this bright orange hoodie or sweater as much. So I really want to wear it now. But whenever I film, I have to like close all the windows so there's no noise and stuff like that. So I'm like sweating as always. I feel like every time I film, I'm sweating, which kind of sucks, and it's totally my fault, and I realize that. But I don't know. I just like to wear nice things on when I film, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, I kind of kept the layout the same. As you guys can see, earlier you just saw me do it. I did kind of make like a mudroom of sorts for their dog, to kind of like, you know, where they can store like their dog toys and like their leashes and collars and stuff. And it's just kind of like a mudroom for their dog. And there's like a counter and stuff. I don't really know. I don't own a dog, or I don't own pets at all. I used to have fish. Let me know if you guys have any pets in real life down below, and if you do, what are they? But I don't really actually know the logistics of pet care because I don't have pets. But I figured if you had like a dog, you'd want like a little mudroom to like wipe him off and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm just guessing. And I just realized now in my head that I'm pretty sure you need a bathtub to wash a pet. And I didn't put a bathtub in this build. So I think I might change that before I upload it to the gallery. Or if you guys do download this, you can just swap that out really quickly. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed that I forgot that. I totally knew I was missing something too, because I, like at the end of my renovation, I'm like, is this pet friendly? Is this home pet friendly? And I was like, yeah, it is. Like, it's fine. It's probably fine. And I totally forgot that you need a bathtub to wash your pets. But that's too bad. It's fine. I'll change it. But here you can see I only have $5,000 left, and we're not even like halfway through the video, so that's a little bit scary. But I do find ways to like repurpose things as per usual with the series. If you guys are new to the series, I always repurpose the existing furniture that the home comes with. So if the home comes with like, you know, the TV and the coffee table and the couch and stuff, I always try and reuse that as best I can so I don't waste money. Because if you guys don't know, if you sell items that are like used, you don't get as much money back than if you were to like buy it brand new. When you buy it brand new, it's more expensive than if you were to like sell the item, if you know what I mean. So I always try and keep the items if I can, because it's cheaper that way. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I gave their like dining room area like a little high chair because I know that they're expecting a child. And then yeah, I kind of just like changed out the countertops to these more like nice ones. I don't know, I just felt like it went with the vibe a little bit more. They're just a little bit more like homey and not so like gross. And yeah, so what else do I have to talk about the build? I'm like, I can't even think right now. I'm so hot. I feel like I should change for my next video because I'm filming maybe like another one today, or I'm filming a episode of Curb Appeal after this, but I'm just boiling. Yeah, and I can't even think. So what am I doing now? This week is kind of like the last week of regular videos before my Realm of Magic early access videos begin. So I believe Realm of Magic will happen or will get released like in less than a week, which means my early access videos will be coming out in also less than a week. So that's super, super exciting. Comment down below, please, 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 what you guys want to see regarding the pack. Do you guys want like builds by overview? Do you want like a world overview? Do you want gameplay? Do you want builds, starter homes, whatever it is? Love it or list it. You guys need to let me know seriously down below what kind of early access videos you want me to film for you guys, and also once the pack is released in general, what kind of Realm of Magic videos you want me to release, because I will get started on filming those, you know, obviously early because I get the pack early. But yeah, I want to, you know, show the pack as best I can, and I am quite excited for it. I feel like after the Myshuno stuff pack came out, Realm of Magic was just like announced so quickly afterwards that like nobody really had time to process like so many pack releases at once. And I know stuff packs aren't like as big of a deal, but this is a game pack, obviously, Realm of Magic, and it feels like it's going to be like so hype. I feel like a lot of people have asked for this. I personally never really asked for Magic. I'm not really into like non-realistic aspects or non-realistic packs in The Sims. I am like very into like realistic gameplay and stuff like that. So yeah, this isn't a pack that I specifically asked for, but I do think it will like open doors to a lot of new like creative builds and creative like storytelling. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what to expect in terms of what the pack has to offer. Obviously, we've seen like sneak peeks and stuff. We get a new world, which is really cool. But overall, I'm obviously excited because like I love any new pack that The Sims comes out with, but I'm just like not sure what to expect, and I like because of that I don't know what to build, because I always build very like practical things, if you guys know what I mean. So now with like a magic pack in a magic world and all that stuff, I'm just like, what do I build? Like I don't know. I'm gonna need your help, you guys, so definitely please do let me know what you guys want to see, and yeah, I will get started on that when I get my hands on the pack. But here you can see we are working on the child's bedroom. Personally, I just like don't really like making child's bedrooms that much. I just feel like the kid furniture in The Sims is really like unrealistic and super childish. Like in real life, I don't think any child would have like a bedroom as obnoxious as this one with like everything matching. I just don't think that's realistic. You don't like buy your child like a end table and like a bed frame like that. I just don't think that actually happens, because you'd buy your child something like they can grow into, like furniture pieces that are like a little bit more mature so that they don't like become outdated too quickly, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't really know. I just like don't really like child's bedrooms that much. I'm more into adult bedrooms, but here you can see I'm doing the master bedroom for the adults, and yeah, it's just very like simple, neutral, all the necessities, you know how it is. I feel like I look so red on camera because I'm legitimately overheating. I wonder if this is okay. I'm honestly not sure how I managed to make the budget like stretch so long, because as you guys saw, like literally 8 minutes ago, I only had 5,000 simoleons left, and somehow I managed to like furnish the entire upstairs with only that 5,000 simoleons, which is crazy. Also, something I did is I added an extra bathroom. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but both of the bedrooms upstairs have en suites, which is nice and always very convenient. So again, there's a bathroom downstairs, and then each bedroom upstairs has an ensuite. So very, very cute. Also, the kids' bedroom is really large. It's like the same size as the master bedroom because the home is like pretty symmetrical. So you could actually fit probably like 2 kids' beds in that bedroom. So if you do have another child for whatever reason and it turns into a family of 4, you could definitely put another child in that bedroom and they could share. But as you can see here, we are pretty much about to like run out of money, and I'm just trying to like decorate as best I can and fill the place up as best I can. Because the home is so big and I had limited funds, I didn't get to like clutter it up as much as I would want to, but I feel like that's kind of realistic, I guess. As long as we have the necessities, we can always, add clutter and add furniture as you become, more wealthy and you play through the family a little bit more. But I think with the budget I had, I was able to, decorate it a decent amount and also give it everything it needed. And it didn't feel like it was missing anything. I still put a lot of paintings, I put a lot of plants, and I feel like, the place turned out pretty good. The only thing that's like pretty unfurnished is the office. All I really changed there was the wallpaper, and the color swatches. I didn't really have enough money to put like a legitimate computer, so it just has, or did I have enough money? I think I might have actually had enough money to put a computer. I can't remember. I have to wait till I go back to the office space. But there is a desk, a chair, a computer probably in that room, but not much other decorations. So you kind of will have to decorate that yourself as you get more money, like I said. But overall, I am really happy with the color scheme I went with, especially in the kitchen area. It's kind of like very open concept, very bright. I did use the darker counters, or the darker cabinets with the white countertops, and then use kind of like lighter wood tones to just like brighten everything up a little bit so it didn't look so white and black and stuff like that. But yeah, I am super, super happy with it. And I like that the budget, was a challenge. Like, I like it when I kind of run out of money and I have to like make sacrifices here and there, because I feel like when you have unlimited budget, you just kind of like clutter everything. But then when you have less money to work with, you kind of have to choose, like pick and choose what's truly important to you. And in this case, what was important to me was the fact that the exterior looked nice, so I definitely focused a lot of the money on the cosmetics outside, as I said, and then just giving the house all of the necessities while also still making the color scheme look sophisticated and expensive and stuff like that. So yeah, I really liked it. I hope that you guys did too. I'm pretty sure the screenshots should be rolling right now, so that means it's time for me to go. So thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Love It or List It. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and leave a comment down below whether or not we should love or list this renovation. And if this is our first time meeting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to be friends or if you want to see more Sims 4 videos. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye, everybody!